You done dying there?
No, not yet. Not yet. Okay, I think I'm done. So, I was gonna ask before I start dying on fucking recording. How was your week been, man? Because I know I haven't been
really slow.
I know I haven't been talking to you much, so like, yeah. Everyone that watches the video, they don't talk to each other on Discord or something? No.
I barely talk to anybody at all, just in general.
Frankly, he's the one he's working. I probably just don't talk to people on my phone. It's just so like, this is the only time we probably really talk.
Yeah, we talk sometimes off camera. We're just playing around for fun.
Yeah, we do play for fun. Honestly, when I can, you know, when I start streaming, those are gonna be the recordings that never get uploaded. Because like, yeah, when we play, I say that I'm not recording. We're just free playing today. Those are gonna be eventually the live streams. That only limited people ever see.
Well, it does tend to be how live streams work.
It's just people, yeah, because a lot of live streamers do that. They get good on YouTube, start making money, and now they're just live streaming the rest of the time and never upload. That's how it is, and that's how it be. YouTube.
I couldn't do that.
Just stream.
No, I could just stream, but if I were to make YouTube videos, I would want to keep making YouTube videos. Because I prospect of it, it's just not something I've never had time or drive to do.
Unlike me. Shit, I couldn't move in time. Yeah, but yeah, at the moment, whenever this video goes up, probably it's gonna be one of the first videos I have to upload, because again, this is a Pokemon video, and you know, I kinda want to give people the series back. Yeah, I guess I can mention here, I'm actually working on a lot of videos to push out sooner or later, because like, I'm sorry to have not been around. I don't know what happened. I actually don't recall what happened last week, so yeah, I've just been, my brain has disappeared for a very long time. I have no idea what the fuck happened.
Fair enough.
Actually, no, recalling now. Actually, I do remember. Actually, I think I have to mention this now, but in the future, I think my dad's gonna be pretty, you know, he probably won't care either. So, recently, right before I said that I'm not gonna, last Wednesday, when I uploaded the Last Fighters video, I mentioned on the community post, I don't even know if anyone sees that, but I mentioned that that was gonna be my last video for that week, and possibly this week, because I'm getting my PC parts, and now I have my PC parts, so now my GPU is actually running the graphics card properly. Huzzah! Good news all around. And I actually
Celebrate good times tonight.
And actually, yeah, I actually used it. You know, our last recording on Fire Z with our friend.
Fair enough.
And I've noticed that there's no more blips.
Blips meaning?
That one frame of weird footage that just, you know, kind of disappears for some reason. Like, you can watch a video and you notice that, like, it looks like someone just cut it out for like a second for some reason. They cut forward into the video for a second.
Can't say I've noticed.
It's basically as much as an air dodge in Smash Bros. That's how noticeable it is.
I don't know. Most people notice when people air dodge in Smash Bros. I haven't seen this at all.
Yeah, but you could tell, because like I would be in the air, I air dodge, and somehow I'm already on the ground in the video, and I know I air dodge in that specific part, so it skipped the air dodge.
Strange.
Yeah, so but it's not doing that anymore. Thank you for the PC parts, myself. And my CPU is actually running at a very decent temperature, around 35 Celsius. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, as I was gonna mention before, I said that right before I got my PC parts. Actually, yeah, on the day I got my PC parts, I was working with my father, and we were in the red truck, and we work at these, you know, well, I don't want to really say much, but we were working on this property, and this property involved us. We were trying to put a new a new AC, like the actual house one, not, you know, fucking the window AC, actual full size AC. And
I gotcha.
And this was like the day after it rained. And my dad usually drives into the middle of the property, so like essentially where like the park area is, in the center of this area. And see, it's deceiving to go in there because there's tall grass and you can never tell which part of it is deep. And he went into the deep end, and eventually, with our truck, and keep in mind, my truck had the AC loaded onto it, so it's pretty fucking heavy. We didn't notice that we got stuck in the mud, like really, really badly. We got stuck.
I can imagine how that would be. Unfortunate.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I have no shame in admitting mistakes. Because I know I'm stupid. I really am. And you can.
I've noticed that over the past couple of years.
Yeah, and plus I'm not really, you know, that fucking embarrassed by anything. I can tolerate a lot of embarrassment.
Me.
I mean, you can tell by the fucking videos I upload too. There's a lot of embarrassing shit we do, or fucking stupid shit I do.
Specifically you. Me, I have got nothing. Oh.
And anyway,
I don't really do much.
You say a lot of fucked up jokes, which is hilarious.
That is true.
About, I still remember the one you said about, what was it about? How did it go? Let's see. I told my son to stop playing Russian roulette, but you know how kids
in
are.
one ear out the other. I stole it from Reddit.
Oh, that was a good joke. A really fucked up joke, but still good either way. Anyway.
That's the point.
My dad cannot handle embarrassment. Well, I mean, yeah, he's changed now. He used to be pretty rough around the edges, but he's more softer now. But he still can't tolerate embarrassment. I know he doesn't. He said he doesn't, but of course it's just that smug aura of his. No wonder where I got it.
Smug aura.
Yeah, that's what he has. He has an ego, unlike sort of like mine. Mine's more toxic though. Anyway, he doesn't particularly like asking for help. Oh, did you see that?
Answer Reddit.
The light of the time change. It's now dark.
Well, yeah, it just became 10 o'clock.
Has it? Oh wow. So at 10 o'clock, this is when the time changes. Okay. I should write that down. No, I'm gonna remember it. Of course, recording. Yeah, my dad cannot tolerate embarrassment whatsoever. And I kept telling him, hey, you should ask one of your friends since we're like this far out here. Because I know they should work by here near. So you should probably call on them. And he just kept telling me, just give me a second and blah blah blah, just give me a second, we can do this. And I'm like, no we can't. Because you're too busy trying to rush ideas to get the wheel out of the fucking mud. You're not letting me speak. And the more he's trying, the more the wheels go into the fucking mud. That was a pretty deep hole by the end of it.
That seems to be how struggling works.
The bumper was almost already touching the ground, Matthew.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's how far he went. But like, at least a good, what was it, 4x4 piece of wood can actually still stick under there. That's how far it is down. So we couldn't do anything by that point, and I'm like, I giving him ideas. He's still shooting them down because apparently, you know, he doesn't want to ask for help. And he eventually, you know, kind of says, you know, that okay, if we can't do this by then, we'll call for help, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. And the manager that works there is a really good friend of ours. So like they're a team essentially, and so I had enough of like keep burying the truck further into the mud. So I literally just, walked away and went to the office, and I told her, hey, we have a problem. And she was like, what kind of problem? And I'm like, well, you see, we're stuck in the mud. And like, she asked, what do you mean you stuck in the mud? I'm like, my truck is stuck in the mud. And she's like, oh, god damn it. So we're
not again.
So we're just laughing, and like we go out to go. She goes out to see it, and she's like, you have got to be serious. And this whole situation got so bad. But then eventually my dad kind of took it as a joke, because eventually she called her husband,
right,
to come over to drive her Tahoe SUV.
Gotcha.
And came in and tried to pull us out, but by then it was already too, the truck was already too far deep in that the Tahoe couldn't pull it out. See, if my dad would have asked earlier, he probably would have been able to pull the truck out by then, because it wouldn't be as deep buried in.
Yeah.
So I noticed, and we didn't even try so much, because I noticed that there was barely any sidewalk there, so he was barely gripping onto any sidewalk. And I already noticed that the few times he's already tried to pull, he's already making mud in the grass. And I'm like, no, stop, get out. You should go get out the park area, get back on the street. Because not only does apparently the Tahoe have those street tires, not actual off-roading tires like my truck has.
Wow.
So I told him, just get out of here. And well, it's funny, it's a good thing I said that, because the second they tried to pull away, I noticed that their tires started slipping, and well, they did get away. But that was a pretty close call, to say the least. Telling them to get
Much
away.
like the self-destruct just then.
Yeah, I know. I should find you this meme of where, like, I don't even know what this show is from, but it's this one guy that's like super depressed all the time and always has a gun to his head.
Right.
I wish
It sounds relatable.
I wish I know what that show was called, because like he has his revolver to his head and he's like super depressed all the time. And it's basically when you find the shiny electrode. And this shiny electrode is just him painted, and it's just him painted over it. Well, goodbye.
How fun.
Yeah, I think the most hardest thing to catch has to be a shiny electrode.
I don't know. I mean, shiny legendary beasts that are only shiny when you encounter them and become unshiny next time you see them, from like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, those are pretty hard because they run away from the start.
Oh, I guess so. But yeah, that was funny. But because apparently, back to the story, we eventually she eventually called this tow truck team that's to the company, right?
Yeah.
And the guy comes to get us like hours later. Like hours later. We got home by 9.
Wow.
And we were stuck there since 3.
Sorry to hear all that.
Yeah, it's fine. At least we got home, say the least. So here's the funny part though. That's not where it ends. The horror only begins now. So the guy comes in to check the situation. And he's like, okay, where are y'all? And he's like looking at the truck stuck in the mud, and he's like, oh, god damn it. And so he's kind of, because like, he's worried because of course a fucking tow truck is heavier than my truck entirely.
That kind of has to be, yeah.
And so literally the first words out of his goddamn mouth has to be, give me a second, I'm trying to see how to position myself so I don't get stuck in the mud. Not but 10 minutes later, after he pulls us a considerable amount of like distance. He got us out successfully. That's what happened. But afterwards, he got stuck.
Oh boy.
Yeah. He got stuck.
Yeah.
So literally,
Y'all are just unlucky.
yeah, it was like a very horrible Tuesday to say the least.
It's always a Tuesday.
And so afterwards, we've been trying to help the guy see if he could get out because like he couldn't move at all. And eventually we suggested, hey, how about you get a second tow truck to pull the first one out?
That idea is so stupid, it might just work.
And it did. It did. Because it was already so late. The guy was like hesitating to see if there's anyone still apparently in the around. Luckily, there was somebody that just clocked in, and he came to the rescue. And so we suggested, hey, don't come all the way in here. Stay all the way over there because we now know how far the cable line can reach. So we connected the cable line to the first guy, to his tow truck, and we pulled him out.
Right.
We were able to pull him out, all the way to where almost the entrance of where we came in. And so afterwards, the second tow truck guy, went away. He left, got out of the grass onto the street. And then the first tow truck that was helping us originally still helped us. He pulled the cable line as far back as he could, hooked it up to our truck, and then pulled us all the way back. So yeah, we successfully got out, but it took 2 fucking tow trucks to pull our ass out. Oh, and I forgot to say, after the first tow truck guy got stuck, I told my dad, hey, how about you unload all of your crap that's in the truck, including the AC, and put it in the vacant apartment next to us. He hesitated like 3 times until I told everyone to tell him do that so we can remove weight off the truck. Yeah, but 6 hours of waiting in the mud later, we finally freed ourselves. Now that's an interesting story to say the least, don't you think?
I say so, yeah. So then, we gonna finally destroy Watson?
Well, after the first time I got clapped, let's see what he can do this time.
I'm going to assume slightly better.
Possibly. Look at that old fart laughing at us. Just because his first Pokemon's just gonna sacrifice himself to beat our ass. Never mind, I killed him first. Okay, Electrike. So what's our best move right now?
Ember, probably.
Oh, yeah, almost. Oh no, he's getting ready to attack me. Son of a bitch, he used a super potion. There we go. Hey, we're level 33. And Gyro's level 27. As a kid, I never knew how to beat the electric type gym.
Really?
Well, mainly because I had a grass type.
That should mean you did better, because grass resists electric.
Yeah, I know, but somehow I did worse.
It sounds like you're just kind of dumb.
Well, then again, I was like, I don't know, 8 playing this game? No, I was like...
You gotta be 10 to get a Pokemon license.
I swear if this is the Pokemon that's gonna fucking defeat me, I'm not gonna be happy about
It's
it.
a Manectric, so it'd be okay if it did.
Oh, this son of a bitch paralyzed me. No! He was... Snag off, do something. Yes, you're burned. Burn! No! He healed.
Yeah, gym leaders tend to do that. You get used to it.
Oh no. Technically, I won. He didn't heal me.
Anyway.
I won.
Oh, nice.
Well, he's gonna get burned. Watch.
Crazy.
See, I told you. He chose to attack me rather than heal.
If I'm going down, I'll take you with me. That, or he used all his super potions.
Probably one of the two.
I'm pretty sure he only has like 2 of them.
Don't they have an unlimited amount?
No?
I don't?
That was only in like, I think, the first game.
Weird, because
I
always,
think that was only in red and blue.
I guess I never noticed how often they fucking used it. Just a double... Oh shit, let me go around them real quick. I just really want to go see something real quick.